what's up? It is Janice or Barb, whatever you prefer to call me. Just do not call me Janice or Barbara. And we are back with another recap and review for Joseline's Cabaret, Las Vegas. This is still season 3, episode, you'll see it in the title, Shake Some. So, we get right into this episode with Joseline and Ballistic, or actually no, sorry, just Joseline. She's getting her hair and makeup done for the cabaret that night. And of course, you know, she's talking shit about the ladies and everything, just as usual, as she always does. She says that she's going to be performing a total of 3 songs, which are Welcome to Vegas, and of course, Live Your Best Life, baby. Do it like it's your birthday. Do it like it's your birthday, baby. But anyway, and she just kind of talks about like the whole thing and how she's not gonna have the losers there and yada yada yada. Not really much. Fast forward, the winning ladies are downstairs also getting their hair and makeup done, and they're all just, you know, super excited but nervous at the same time about, you know, how everything is going to go, which, you know, rightfully so. That makes sense. And of course, Wet walks in, and mind you, Amber and Lollipop were not in there. So it's just Riri, Jordan, and Lexi Blow, I believe, when Wet comes in. Because I was like, oh God, don't let nobody else come in there. But everything is cool, and at this point, Lexi has on this long black ponytail. I guess that was her cabaret look, and even in the confessional, she has this long black wig on. I'm just like, okay, girl, you know, turn up, whatever. But Wet says she's gonna be on her best behavior with, you know, the other ladies and everything. Come back in the house. She's more grounded now. She got all that, you know, she put it behind her. So we will see. We didn't really see any of those ladies very much this episode. We only saw the winning 5 really in Joseline. So I guess we'll see next week. But anyway, I don't know. At this moment, I really like Wet. I know everyone, that's probably a controversial thing to say, but I mean, I really like her, especially at this moment. Like, she genuinely seems like she's happy for the ladies. She congratulated them again, but you know, whatever. Meanwhile, Black Diamond, Raven, and K Capri are outside, kind of like some hating ass business, honestly. And they just look so dang bitter, man. And just like, I don't even know. They just looked like just I don't even know, outside. But of course, they start talking about the events of everything and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I think even Black Diamond at this point said something about, oh, well, I had my teeth out with Joseline, so I'm just like, y'all live up her ass. Like, this one lives up one ass cheek and this one lives up the other ass cheek. That's how I see it. But Chanel comes out and she asks K Capri how she is or whatever. She's talking about the BS from the day before with Lollipop and all that. And I'm just like, she talks a little bit about Wet, but the main focus was Lollipop in this minute. And I'm just like, I'm still not really understanding the whole, like, how everything came about with that whole thing. And, you know, I'm not really understanding what role Amber, like, she just, apparently, at this point, K Capri has beef with everybody, is what I feel. She has beef for everybody, and then she starts to call Raven and Black Diamond daddy 1, daddy 2, and I'm like, what does that mean? That went over my head, because someone please explain that to me. I don't know why she was doing that, but she was saying that, and yeah, she's also saying how she's the realest bitch up in there, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And she also starts calling Lollipop Candy on a stick. There were so many new nicknames introduced at this point. I was just like, okay. But we find out that the 3 of them are like no longer cool like that for real. Like, K Capri feels like she can't really, I guess, trust them like that anymore or whatever. And they kind of reciprocate. They all are just surface level cool, I guess. I don't even care. But this is also when Chanel drops a bomb that Wet Wet is back in the house. So we shall see. I think, okay, Black Diamond said, if she says anything to me, I'm throwing water on her. Like, okay, like, you need to just, I just want her just to not open her mouth ever, like, again. Her specifically. Both of them, like, you can just fade into the background, but Black Diamond, for sure, you don't need to ever open up your mouth again, and you know why. But K Capri's still popping shit, and it's just, like I said, they just were out there looking like, sounding like some haters, in my opinion. But Chanel rounds them up to go back inside and dance. So that's just what they do, whatever. Meanwhile, all the winners are still getting ready, and we find out that it's going to be, which I already knew at least, that it's going to be a freestyle type of thing that night. Because as we know, if you watched last season, there was so much emphasis put on choreography. But it's just crazy to see that they're not trying to do all that, I guess, this season, which was interesting. And I didn't really think it was going to look good at all, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. Amber's feeling like that beach. And Riri says she has a special performance. And I was like, like, I wonder what that's going to be. I guess we'll see, but whatever. And so they were saying how they wanted the other girls to come, I think, but like, I'm like, do you really though? Do you really? I think it was just they wanted somebody to stunt on, and that's why they wanted them there, but whatever. So they all head out. They all got on red lips and rhinestones on their eyes. They look like ladybugs, but you know, it's cute. I have nothing against it, whatever. They head to the club. Club looks clean, thank God. You know, because at first, like I said, I get it was for the show or whatever, but it just did not look, it wasn't hitting for what it was supposed to be. They even changed the raggedy ass sign outside. It says Joseline's Cabaret. Like, everything is good, right? Everything is good. Until Miss Amber realizes that her dress has been tampered with. And it's almost like someone was like scratching like little holes into it or whatever. It just looks very it's not right. Amber says, if Joseline yells at me, then I'm going to yell at all of them or whatever. And I'm just like, this whole episode, it was just seeming like everyone was afraid. Like, y'all put her on the pedestal way higher than I feel like you should be, but whatever. What do I know? And we find out that someone's been not only messing with the dress, because it was a brand new dress, Lexi says when she gave it to her, but someone's also been messing with multiple people's stuff. So I guess we'll figure out who that was. I honestly don't know who it was, but I'm interested to find out. I will also say that there was a packed house. Like, it was, you know, an event full of people. Like, I could see how it probably, you know, was sold out at capacity or whatever. So then Joseline comes and she has all the ladies join her outside. I did not like the whole cheetah lining in her dress, but you know, whatever. And they're just like, oh my God, just soaking up the, you know, limelight and whatever, which is, you know, cool. I have nothing against that. But they're all out there. And was it just me, or did this episode was just kind of like, for me at the same time, minus the dancing, because a lot of the scenes, like them on the red carpet, I feel like were prolonged. Like, we did not need to see them on the red carpet for that long, I feel like, but whatever. Joseline comes out. Do it like it's my everyday. Do it like it's everyday, baby. She gets on the mic. Where my real hey? Where my real hey? All this stuff, whatever. And I'm like, okay, the lady's gonna come out. Of course, they don't come out at first. She does her whole routine to the first song, and then she's, you know, has them come out, and everything, you know, they were looking all right. Everything was cool. They were, you know, there was no mishaps from what I saw. Riri's titties were out. Amber's, you know, being Amber, and everybody's dancing. Lollipops opening her legs. Everything is cool. Until the ass song stops and Joseline proceeds to call them out, saying, I told you bitches to work the crowd. Like, why are you not working the crowd? And I'm just like, just completely just embarrasses them in front of everybody. Like, no music on, no nothing. Talking about some pop that pussy. Like, it was just too much. I just hate the way she talks to them, and I hate the fact that they let her talk to them like that, but whatever. Riri sets her titties on fire. I guess that was her special performance. Like, I was like, oh, okay, cool, you know, whatever. And the show goes on. Everything, again, was cool until afterwards the ladies get into the dressing room and Lollipop loses her shit because apparently the money that they received was supposed to, she feels as though it was supposed to be split between the both her and Lexi or whatever for being in the crowd or whatever. She felt like she was supposed to get more money than I guess she did or whatever. So we'll continue to see how that rolls out next week, but she was pissed. And then that also makes me believe, like how Amber was saying in the beginning episodes, how she was apparently broke. Like she was acting broke in that moment, in my opinion. I get it. Even if you're not broke, you still want everything you're entitled to having. I totally get that. But the way she was like really like mad, and I seen some stuff on Instagram too. So I don't think they really not cool in real life, but whatever. So she's pissed at Lexi. And I don't know. We'll see about that. But Joseline comes out to congratulate the women. And she, you know, Lexi gets emotional for a second. They had a good time. Like, it wasn't a bad show, I don't think at all. It just wasn't exactly my idea. Like, when I think of a cabaret, I guess I think more of like burlesque, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think of that as a cabaret. But whatever. Again, what do I know? And Jocelyn also says that there was a special shout out for Riri and Lexi Blow. Not really surprised at that, but she also brings up the dress or whatever. And Amber says she's going to give the losers a chance. Or, I'm sorry, y'all. Jocelyn says she's going to give the losing girls another chance. So I guess this is just going to be a continuous everyone vying for a spot like every week, which I'm just like, okay, that's annoying. Like, you should just have your starting lineup and your backup, your B squad, if that's the case. Like, no one has time to be continuously like on their toes, like, oh, who's going to take my spot? Like, why am I working hard if it's like every single second, oh, she's going to take your spot. She's going to take your spot. If I don't keep up with the bullshit, like, I'm over that, but whatever. They flick it up and toast finally. So, like I said, y'all, we'll see in the next episode what else unfolds. But I think Amber finally gets on Black Diamond's tail for, as you know, she said the N-word last week. And I'm like, okay, that was a very pregnant pause that you did by, you know, no one reacted in the moment when she said it, but I guess we're reacting now, which, okay, fine. But I still don't understand why you didn't have all that smoke with her right then and there when she said it, because I would have, we would have had a cut. But whatever, y'all. Let me know what you guys think of my recap and review, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.